Hi, I'm Chuck Dymer with Brilliance Activator, and I work with business leaders to help them creatively solve their problems. Well, for those of us with diabetes, this holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, the big holidays can present a major problem. So here's just a few tips, not necessarily creative, but I hope helpful, that can help us deal with the holidays. The first thing I suggest, and there's 3 of these points, the first of which is try to stick to your meal schedule. Whatever you do, and this is all year round, not just holiday season, don't skip breakfast. When you skip breakfast, it just increases the hunger so that when we finally do eat, we have a tendency to overeat. So please don't skip breakfast, and if you can, stick to your meal schedule. I know that sometimes the meals at relatives can be at a very different time than we're used to. So make sure you check your glucose levels and adjust your medication or your insulin accordingly. When it comes to making those food choices, my mother used to say, everything in moderation. So if you want a little bit of pie, have some pie. If you want a little bit of cake, have some cake. Just don't have both, and don't have a big piece, just a small piece, and account for it with your medication and your insulin. If you can, avoid the rich cookies and snacks, the nuts and the cheeses that are awaiting us, and try to make some healthy choices. You know, celery won't kill us every now and again, and it has a tendency to fill us up. So grab the fruit, grab the vegetables, try to make that a habit to get used to. It can really help out, especially at holiday time. Other things that we might do is exercise. I mean, this is nothing new. Eat well, exercise. We've heard this before. Get rest. Try not to have a lot of stress in our lives if we can avoid it. But this idea of exercise at holiday time is a very, very important one. And the bad news is sitting on the sofa watching football is really not a particularly good exercise. It's fun, but not a great exercise. So here's a suggestion. During halftime or between games, grab a favorite relative, grab a friend, go for a walk. It'll help digest your food, it'll make you feel better, so that when you sit down to watch those games, you can be more involved with it and not end up with a turkey stupor. So just to sum up the 3 points, try to stick to your meal schedule if you can. 2, make good food choices, and that includes beverages that we may be drinking. Watch those eggnogs and mixed cocktails that are loaded with calories and high sugar. So make good food choices and beverage choices. And the 3rd thing, exercise if you can. It's good for your health. It's good for your diabetes. This is Chuck Dymer. Thanks for listening. Have a great holiday.